Eggs are a familiar, nutritious staple found in every family's kitchen. Eating eggs can improve your health and is suitable for older adults. But what few people tell you is that after the age of 60, simply eating eggs is no longer as straightforward as it used to be. Because at this age, your body doesn't just need to eat enough, it needs to eat properly. And just a few small mistakes, repeated daily, from how you fry them, to side dishes, to storage methods, can quietly cause inflammation, raise cholesterol, affect memory, and impair mobility. In this video, we'll explore the 5 most common mistakes older adults make when eating eggs, and how to correct them with simple, gentle, yet effective adjustments. You've probably heard it a dozen times. Eggs are one of nature's most perfect foods. And it's true. Eggs contain complete protein, choline to protect the brain, lutein, an antioxidant for the eyes, and almost no sugar. But once you're over 60, the health picture around eggs may not be so simple anymore. The important point is, eggs are not bad. The mistake lies in how we use them daily. Incorrect cooking methods, poor food combinations, overly monotonous consumption, or improper storage. All these seemingly small factors can, over time, quietly affect your blood pressure, cholesterol, memory, digestion, and even your physical mobility. You might start noticing that after breakfast, your body feels heavier, your mind is less alert, your knees stiffen going downstairs, or your blood sugar isn't as stable as before. These aren't random signs. The good news is, with just a few small, timely adjustments, eggs can remain a perfect companion for healthy aging. In the following section, I'll point out the 5 most common mistakes people over 60 make when eating eggs, and more importantly, simple yet effective solutions to make each meal not just filling, but also safe and nourishing. Mistake number 1, using the wrong type of oil. You may have chosen eggs, believing they're a simple and healthy breakfast option. Unfortunately, their benefits can evaporate if they're placed in a pan if you choose the wrong oil. Many older adults still use refined vegetable oils like soybean, sunflower, or margarine, thinking they are low-fat and heart-healthy. However, these oils are typically high in omega-6, and when consumed excessively, they can create an imbalance with omega-3, leading to chronic inflammation in the body. Inflammation doesn't just occur in the joints. It can quietly affect the heart, memory, and even raise bad cholesterol without showing clear symptoms early on. Linda, 66, living in Portland, is a typical example. Every morning she fried eggs in odorless vegetable oil. After a few months, she began to feel bloated, had mild joint pain in the mornings, and her tests showed rising LDL levels. Her doctor didn't remove eggs from her diet, he simply changed the oil. Expert tip: to reduce the burden of inflammation on the body, use extra virgin olive oil or ghee, or boil or steam eggs a few days a week. With just a small tweak in how you cook them, you can keep all the benefits of eggs while supporting your heart and metabolism in a smart, sustainable way. Mistake number 2, eating eggs with processed meats. For many, breakfast with eggs and a few slices of sausage or ham is a familiar and convenient option, even seen as a modern Western-style meal. Few know that this seemingly harmless combination could quietly harm the heart and nervous system after age 60. Processed meats, including sausage, bacon, and ham, are high in sodium and contain compounds like nitrates, nitrites, and synthetic preservatives. These not only raise blood pressure, but are also classified by the World Health Organization, WHO, as Group 1 carcinogens, meaning there's clear evidence of their harm to human health. James, 69, a former bus driver in Denver, ate sunny-side-up eggs with 2 slices of sausage every morning for years. He started feeling heaviness in his legs, tingling in his toes, and fatigue after breakfast. Tests showed early signs of peripheral neuropathy and slightly elevated cholesterol. His doctor didn't tell him to give up eggs, just the sides that came with them began to feel heavy in his legs, tingling in his toes, and he felt tired after breakfast. Tests revealed early signs of peripheral neuropathy and slightly elevated cholesterol. His doctor didn't advise him to give up eggs, just the side items. Expert tip: replace processed meats with fresh, nutrient-rich foods like avocado, spinach, grilled tomatoes, or stewed white beans. They don't just add fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. They also help your body absorb more of the nutrients from the eggs. Remember, eggs aren't the problem, but eating them the wrong way quickly cancels their benefits. Mistake number 3, eating the same egg dish every day. Eggs are versatile, easy to prepare, eat, and digest. That's why many older adults stick with their familiar daily eggs. It's a convenient, safe habit. But over time, that very safety can quietly lead to nutritional imbalances, which is why many older adults stick to the same familiar egg dish every day as a convenient and safe habit. Over time, safety can become a hidden cause of nutritional imbalance. Diana, 71, lives in Boston and has started every morning for 2 years with fried eggs and white bread. Simple, easy, and familiar. But she began experiencing constipation and low energy in the mornings, and blood tests showed deficiencies in vitamin B12, folate, and antioxidant nutrients, missing from that monotonous breakfast. When we eat the same egg dish daily, her body misses variety, not enough micronutrients, fiber, or healthy fats. Eating too many egg yolks without any veggies on the side can also raise cholesterol in some older adults who are more sensitive. Expert tip: keep the eggs on the menu, but change how you cook them and the accompanying foods. Here are some ideas. Boiled eggs with soft fruits and chia seeds, steamed eggs with vegetables, spinach and tomato omelet, baked egg muffins with bell peppers and red onions. A complete breakfast doesn't just boost your nutrition, it makes your mornings more enjoyable, lighter, and full of energy. Your body will thank you for this small change. Mistake number 4, improper storage. Eggs might look solid and sealed, but most people don't realize their thin shells are porous. If not stored properly, they can absorb moisture, odors, and even bacteria from their surroundings. Unfortunately, many older adults store eggs in places that seem right but aren't. The refrigerator door, where temperature fluctuates every time the door opens. Or they leave eggs out at room temperature for hours, without realizing that salmonella bacteria can multiply within a few hours under improper conditions. George, 73, lives alone in the suburbs and usually keeps his eggs in the fridge door for easy access. One day, he left a carton of eggs on the kitchen counter for several hours before cooking. A few days later, he started feeling nauseous, tired, and had a stomach ache. He figured it was just mild indigestion, but tests showed a minor bacterial infection caused by improper egg storage. Expert tip: always store eggs in the middle shelf of the fridge, where the temperature is most stable. Keep eggs in their original carton to limit odor and bacterial absorption. Don't leave eggs at room temperature for 2 hours, especially in summer. These may seem like small details, but with an immune system no longer as strong as it was at 30, today's precautions are tomorrow's health insurance. Mistake number 5, eating eggs alone without complementary foods. Eggs are an excellent foundation food, but like a good brick in a building, they need the right supporting materials to reach their full potential. Sadly, many older adults tend to eat eggs on their own, without adding any vegetables, fruits, or healthy fats. This may not cause immediate harm, but it reduces nutrient absorption and disrupts metabolic balance. Peter, 68, ate 2 boiled eggs with a few slices of bread each morning. He thought low sugar, high protein. That seemed like enough. But over time, he began to feel sluggish, bloated, and had a hard time digesting food. Tests showed mildly elevated blood lipids, despite a modest diet. The issue wasn't the quantity, but the lack of nutritional balance. Eggs are rich in fat and protein, but low in fiber, contain no vitamin C, and lack antioxidants. Eating them alone slows digestion and puts extra strain on the liver and digestive system. Expert tip: pair eggs with leafy greens, low-sugar fruits, chia seeds, avocado, or almonds. If you eat boiled eggs, add a few slices of tomato, avocado, or sautéed vegetables to boost fiber, micronutrients, and help stabilize post-meal blood sugar. Sometimes, it's not just about what you eat, it's what you eat it with. Smart combinations can make a meal more complete and support overall health, especially after 60. Final thoughts: eggs aren't the enemy. They're one of the most complete foods out there when used the right way. The 5 mistakes we've just analyzed don't come from the egg itself. They come from small daily habits. Using the wrong oil, chronic inflammation, eating processed meat, imbalance and heart risks, repeating the same dish daily, micronutrient deficiencies, higher cholesterol, improper storage, increased bacterial risk, eating eggs alone, poor absorption, indigestion. In the stories of Linda, James, Diana, George, and Peter, Each person needed only one small change, but all felt significant improvements in energy, digestion, and memory. What about you? Have you ever made any of these mistakes? Or do you have a small tip that works well when eating eggs? Share in the comments. Your story could inspire many others. And don't miss the next video, in which we'll reveal a breakfast dish that seems healthy but quietly causes inflammation and cognitive decline in people over 60 every day. Stay with us on this journey to care for your health in later life through small, meaningful changes.